Okay, so good afternoon, one and all. So today we will discuss some problems on PN junction diode current equation. See here, calculate the forward bias current of a silicon diode when forward bias voltage of 0.4 volts is applied. The reverse saturation current is 1.17 into 10 power minus 9 amperes and the thermal voltage is 25.2 millivolts, right? So these are the given values are forward bias voltage is 0.4 volts, 0.4 volts. Okay, the reverse saturation current is 1.17 into 10 power minus 9 amperes and the thermal voltage is 25.2 millivolts. These are the given values. We need to calculate forward bias current of a silicon diode. Forward bias current of a silicon diode. So the diode current equation is, we know that the diode current equation is I equal to I naught into e power v by eta vt minus 1, right? So already we have discussed, we have derived this one, the diode current equation. So it is I equal to I naught into e power v by eta, it is eta symbol, vt minus 1. So here I is the diode current. So in this equation I is the diode current, I naught is the reverse saturation current, so V is the applied voltage. Okay, so this eta is a constant, eta is constant, it is 1 for silicon and 2 for germanium, and Vt is the thermal voltage, so it is 26 millivolts at room temperature. So Vt is 26 millivolts at room temperature. Okay, so the diode current equation is I equal to I naught into e power v by eta vt minus 1. So here V is the applied voltage, Vt is the thermal voltage, I naught is the reverse saturation current, and eta is constant, that is 1 for silicon and 2 for germanium. Okay, so substitute the given values in this equation. So here eta equal to 1, substitute eta equal to 1, and the reverse saturation current I naught is this one, 1.17 into 10 power minus 9 amperes, and the thermal voltage is 25.2 millivolts. So here that is Vt equal to 0.0252 volts, and the applied voltage, that is V equal to 0.4 volts. If you substitute all this in this equation, then you will get I equal to this one, I naught into e power v by eta vt, here vt is this one, minus 1, right? So if you solve this one, then you will get 9.156 milliamperes, 9.156 milliamperes. So that is the diode current. So directly we can substitute the values in the formula, right? So in the diode current equation, so I equal to I naught into e power v by eta vt minus 1. So substitute all these values in this equation, then you will get the diode current equation is, so 9.156 milliamperes. So that is the basic diode current equation of problems on basic diode current equation, right? So next one is, next problem is calculate the reverse saturation current of diode, for diode if the current is 0.2 volts, the current at 0.2 volts, forward bias is 0.1 milliamperes at a temperature of 25 degrees centigrade, and the ideality factor is 1.5. Here the ideality factor is eta. Okay, so here eta equal to 1.5. Here we need to calculate the reverse saturation current I naught. We need to calculate the reverse saturation current I naught. So and Vt is the thermal voltage, so V is the applied voltage, right? So here the given values are, the diode current is I equal to 0.1 milliamperes. So it is forward bias So here I equal to 0.1 milliamperes, eta equal to 1.5, V equal to 0.2 volts. V equal to applied voltage 0.2 volts. So Vt is constant, that is 26 millivolts at room temperature. See here, Vt at T equal to 25 plus 273. It is at room temperature. Okay. So this will get 26 millivolts, nearly approximately 26 millivolts. Okay. So here we required reverse saturation current I naught. So from the basic equation I equal to I naught into e power V by eta Vt minus 1, we required this I naught, right? Here I equal to 0.1 milliamperes. So V equal to 0.2 volts. So applied voltage is 0.2 volts. So eta equal to 1.5 and Vt equal to 26 millivolts, right? So from this equation we will get I naught. So that is, so substitute here. So I naught equal to 0.1 into 10 power minus 2 by, so e power 0.2 by 1.5 into 26 millivolts minus 1, right? If you calculate this, then you will get I naught equal to 5.5 into 10 power minus 7 amperes. Okay. So the reverse saturation current. So from this diode current equation, we are calculating the reverse saturation current I naught. In the previous problem, we have calculated the diode current, but here we have calculated the reverse saturation current. Okay. So in the third one, in the next problem, so find the applied voltage and a forward biased diode. Find the applied voltage and a forward biased diode if the current is 1 milliampere and the reverse saturation current is 10 power minus 10, temperature is 25 degrees centigrade, and take ideality factor as 1.5, right? Here the given values are diode current, the reverse saturation current, and the thermal voltage. Diode current, reverse saturation current, and the thermal voltage. Here we required applied voltage. Here we required applied voltage V. Okay. So Vt equal to 26 millivolts, eta equal to 1.5, and I equal to 1 milliampere, and I naught equal to 10 power minus 10 amperes. We require the applied voltage. So from this equation we can write V equal to eta Vt ln of I by I naught plus 1, right? Okay. This I naught comes to this side, that becomes I by I naught, and this minus 1 comes to this side. So then I by I naught plus 1, right? So then V equal to eta Vt, so ln of I by I naught plus 1. So substitute, eta is 1.5 and Vt is 26 millivolts, and ln of 10 power minus 3 by, so 1 milliampere, right? So it is 10 power minus 3 by 10 power minus 10 plus 1. So that becomes V equal to 0.61 volts. Okay. So in this problem we have calculated the applied voltage. Okay. So from this equation we can calculate the diode current and the reverse saturation current and the applied voltage, and eta also, we can calculate the eta also, right? So that is the applied voltage. So here the applied voltage is 0.6 volts, right? Okay. So already we have discussed this forward resistance and reverse resistance. See here. So these are the VI characteristics of a PN junction diode. So how to define static resistance? It is the ratio of forward voltage to forward current. Okay, the forward resistance. In the forward bias, the static resistance is defined as the ratio of forward voltage to forward current. The dynamic resistance is defined as the rate of change of forward voltage to the change of forward current. So we can write delta V by delta I. Okay. The static resistance, reverse bias, it is the ratio of reverse voltage to reverse current. Dynamic resistance is delta VR by delta IR. Okay. So here the mathematical expression for dynamic resistance. The mathematical expression for dynamic resistance. One second. Okay. So how to calculate the dynamic resistance? See here, the dynamic resistance RD. So it is also called AC resistance. The dynamic resistance or AC resistance. So small RD equal to, so we can write delta V by delta I, or dou V by dou I, or dV by di. Okay. So the dynamic resistance RD equal to dV by di. So from the diode current equation, we know that I equal to I naught into e power V by eta Vt minus 1, right? So from this we can write I equal to I naught into e power V by eta Vt. Okay. So we can neglect this one. So if you take di by dV, then you will get d by dV of I naught into.
Slide కనిపించడం లేదు సార్.
కనిపించలేదమ్మా, ఎవరికి కనిపించట్లేదా? ప్రీవియస్ స్లైడ్స్ కనిపించినాయా? Can you able to see this slide? Anyone? Can you able to see this slide? Okay. So no problem. Okay, we'll continue. Okay. So from this we can write di by dV equal to, so d by dV of I naught into e power V by eta Vt. Okay. So this equation becomes di by dV equal to I naught into e power V by eta Vt. So it is 1 by k, right? So next, so it becomes di by dV equal to I into 1 by eta Vt. So that is a dynamic resistance. Okay. So the dynamic resistance dV by di. The dynamic resistance is dV by di. So it becomes eta Vt by I. So it is also important formula. The dynamic resistance, the forward dynamic resistance. So RF, forward dynamic resistance or AC resistance. So AC values are represented with small letters. So we can write RF, small RF. So the forward dynamic resistance or AC resistance. Okay. So it is RF equal to eta Vt by I, where eta is constant, Vt is thermal voltage, and I is the diode current. Right. So the forward resistance of a diode, is in terms of ohms. The forward resistance of diode is in terms of ohms. The reverse resistance of diode in terms of kilo ohms. These are the practical values. The forward resistance of diode is in terms of ohms, and the reverse resistance of diode in terms of kilo ohms. Okay, practical values. If you see the ideal values, the forward resistance is 0 and the reverse resistance is infinity. Okay, so in the ideal case, the diode conducts in forward bias, so that's why the forward resistance is 0. If the diode conducts, so it has 0 resistance. Okay, it has 0 forward resistance. If the diode is not conducting, then it has infinity resistance. So in the ideal case, the reverse resistance of a diode is infinity. The forward resistance of diode is
అసలు
0.
కనిపించడం లేదు సార్ స్లైడ్స్.
సో అక్కడ మీకు సిగ్నల్ ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉందనమ్మా, కొంతమంది కనిపిస్తున్నట్టుంది. అసలు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి కనిపించలేదా?
ఎస్ సార్, కనిపించడం లేదు సార్.
ఫస్ట్ స్లైడ్ నుంచి
అంతా వైట్ గా ఉంది
yes,
సార్.
sir.
స్లైడ్ కనిపించింది సార్.
కొంతమంది కన్నా కనిపిస్తుందా అట్లీస్ట్? సో మరి ప్రాబ్లం ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? ఇంకెవరికైనా స్లైడ్స్ ఇంకెవరికైనా కనిపిస్తుందమ్మా? వాళ్ళకి ఎవరికి కనిపించలేదా? ఓకే ఓకే, సో కొంతమంది కనిపిస్తున్నట్టుంది, కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ diode capacitance. So depending on the applied voltage, so there are two capacitances exist in the diode, one in the forward biased region and the other in the reverse biased region. Okay, so the two capacitances are transition and depletion region capacitance. Second one is diffusion or storage capacitance. So transition or depletion region capacitance, CT. Second one is diffusion or storage capacitance, CD. So how to define CT and how to define CD? See here. So it is a forward biased condition. In the forward biased condition, okay. So when the diode is reverse biased, the depletion region present across the junction behaves as an insulator between the P and N layers. In the reverse biased junction, so the depletion region increases, right? Just it behaves like a insulator between the P and N layers. The depletion region increases and it behaves like a insulator between the P and N layers. So this gives the capacitance which is called the depletion capacitance or transition capacitance. In the reverse biased condition, so the depletion region increases across the P and N layers. Okay, so this depletion layer acts as an insulator. So then it gives a capacitance. It gives a capacitance which is called the depletion capacitance or transition capacitance. Okay, depletion capacitance or transition capacitance. So this we can write CT equal to epsilon A by D. CT equal to epsilon A by D. So there is a transition or depletion capacitance. One second. So I am getting the disturbance. The slides are not uploading. So wait 1 second. I think somebody are changing the slides. Wait. So it is Ct equal to, so epsilon A by W dq by dV. So remember this equation, transition capacitance equation. So on the diffusion capacitance, under forward biased condition, the holes diffused from p side to n side and electrons from n side to p side. As a result, the width of the depletion region decreases. So in the forward biased condition, the width of the depletion region decreases, whereas in the reverse biased condition, the width of the depletion region increases. Okay. So under this forward biased condition, the holes diffuse from p side to n side and electrons from n side to p side. So as a result, the width of the depletion region decreases. So how to define this diffusion capacitance? Cd equal to dq by dV. So the rate of change of injected charge, so it is dq, the rate of change of injected charge with applied voltage dV. It is called the diffusion capacitance. So the rate of change of injected charge with applied voltage called the diffusion capacitance CD, right? Okay.
Slides పంపించడం సార్.
సో ఓకే, కంటిన్యూ చేద్దామమ్మా, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు స్లైడ్స్ నేను అప్లోడ్ చేసిన సేమ్ అదే ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. నేను అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నాను ఆల్రెడీ, మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ చేసినా కూడా అదే ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాం. సో హియర్ I ఈక్వల్ టు Q by tau. You can write Q equal to I by tau. So where tau is the mean lifetime, so this we can write Lp square by dP, and we know the equation, current equation, I equal to I naught into e power v by eta vt minus 1. Okay, so in place of, see here, so in place of I we can write Q by tau. So in place of I we can write Q by tau. Okay, so then it becomes Q equal to I naught into e power v by eta vt minus 1 into tau. So this dq by dv equal to I naught tau into e power v by eta vt into 1 by eta vt. Okay, so but I naught into e power v by eta vt equal to I plus I naught. So dq by dv equal to tau into I plus I naught by eta vt. So since I is greater than I naught and I plus I naught equal to I, so from this we can write the diffusion capacitance Cd equal to tau I by eta vt. Okay, so remember these two formulas, Ct and Cd formulas. Cd equal to dq by dv, that is equal to tau I by eta vt. Okay, so here the diffusion capacitance is negligibly small in reverse biased condition. The diffusion capacitance is negligibly small in reverse biased condition. So when it comes to applications of PN junction diode, so the PN junction diodes can be used in rectifiers. So rectifier means it converts AC to pulsating DC. The function of rectifier is it converts AC to pulsating DC. Okay, so the main application of PN junction diode is rectifiers. So the diodes can be used in rectifiers to convert the AC voltage to pulsating DC voltage. Okay, next, switch in digital logic circuits used in computers. The PN junction diode can be used as a switch. So it has two states, off state and on state. If the diode is conducting, that is used as on state. If the diode is not conducting, it is used as off state. Okay, so PN junction diode can be used as switch in digital logic circuits, so and in computers. So p-n junction diodes can be used in clamping circuits. Clamping circuits which are used in TV receivers, and clipping circuits which are used in computers, radars and TV receivers. And these are also used in demodulation and modulated signals. Okay, so these are the applications of p-n junction diode. So mainly p-n junction diode can be used in rectifiers. This can be used as switch. This can be used in clamping circuits, clipping circuits. Okay, so all these are the applications of p-n junction diode. సో కొంతమందికి స్లైడ్స్ కనిపించలేదు అంటున్నారు, ఇక్కడతోటి క్లోజ్ చేద్దాం. సో ఏదైనా డిఫికల్టీస్ ఉంటే నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో సో మనం క్లియర్ చేద్దాం. సో స్లైడ్స్ కొంతమందికి కనిపించట్లేదండి. సో ఫర్ దిస్ రీజన్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టాప్ ద ప్రజెంటేషన్. విల్ కంటిన్యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. So I am taking attendance.